What's up, guys? It's 4th October, technically 3rd. It's in the middle of the night right now. We've been doing this shit for don't know how many fucking years, right? Trying to make this self-improvement content work out for me. Don't know how long we've been doing it, don't know how far we've gotten. It's taken us so long. We've got held back by so many things, we had so many excuses. And today in university, this past week, we have tangible, somewhat proof of moving forward. We got 2,000 followers on Instagram. We've made a couple sales on our paid community, which now the offer is kind of unclear to me, so I need to revamp that. I want to post this maybe 3 months from now, maybe in January. I want to see how far we've gotten. University just kind of came to a stop the semester. The semester kind of just ended. It's the holiday now. And I want to talk about, right, in just a typical day of uni, the amount of social interactions I have, the amount of people I have complimenting my looks, the amount of positive connect, the amount of time I spend with wonderful people, all these are things that I've dreamed of for so many years since secondary school when I was lonely and fat. And yesterday, on the way to the gym, there's a bunch of teenagers who stopped me, who called out to me in public. They know my name, and they recognize my content, and they showed. One of the guys said that he really loves my videos. And honestly, with a bunch of teenagers in Singapore, you don't know if they're joking or not. So if they're trying to make fun of you or not, so I didn't even know how to take it. But we're getting recognized in public now. We're actually being kind of recognized as a bit more attractive than average now. But still, things have been like this. I don't even feel any sort of I don't feel elated by any degree, or because for the amount of work and time I've put into my self-development, this should be the bare minimum. Like, I sound a little bit spoiled and taking things for granted, but genuinely, for the amount of effort I put in, this just feels like barely what I deserve. It's like, how much harder do I have to work to feel enough? How much harder do I have to work to feel like I deserve to be loved? How much do I have to... And how do I actually provide value to people, right? I don't even know if I am. I need to actually get more long-form content out, genuinely put in my heart and soul into it, remind myself, what message do I want to tell the world today? What value do I want to bring? And really, 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 really focus and dial down on the value and the honesty and detailing things out, helping them provoke some thoughts. I need to know that I'm actually helping someone. Because if I'm not, I'm just like everyone else. Right now, Vern, you have about 963 subscribers on YouTube and about 1988 followers on Instagram. In 3 months, I want you to be making big changes. I want you with 10k followers on Instagram at least, or 15k. I want to have way more subscribers on YouTube. I want to know that I'm providing value. And the plan and how we're gonna do that is, we're actually gonna go onto YouTube. We're actually gonna go onto Instagram, and every time we post a long form video, we're gonna ask for feedback directly. Has this helped you? Yes or no? And try to actually encourage people to let us know if we've actually helped them, or given them some sort of thought-provoking idea, or help the overthinker get over some pointless rationalization and encourage them to actually take action. You know how fucking badass it is. I gotta know I'm providing value. I can't imagine spending all this time putting all this work and not being able to impact anyone. I can't live with that, man. I gotta know that I'm actually helping people. If not, this shit isn't worth it. You know, the potential feeling that somebody will hate me enough to make fun of me in front of my family in public, or you know, the risks that I'm taking, it's not gonna be worth it if I'm not able to help anybody. In just one day, I have more positive interactions, more compliments than you know the entire imagination that I would have in secondary school of you know what an amazing life and what an amazing social life in university would feel like. Just in a random day, you know, I'll have fulfilled all those boxes, and yet I still don't feel amazing. You know, I'll be honest with you. You can criticize me all you want. This video is kind of just like a video for me to look back on. But I feel like I can attract way more attractive girls. I feel like I can be doing so much more if I wasn't held back by many things. And I feel scared that I'm not gonna be able to make it, even though by making slow progress and things are changing. It's still so scary that you know these are all lies. These are all little sprinkles of hope that leads to nothing. You know, that's terrifying. You know, making me a little bit happy that we're getting closer, but what if I never get where I want to be? What if I'm never making that amount of money? I'm never in a position where I actually help people. I'm never secure enough to make the genuine friendships that I want. I'm never attractive enough or courageous enough to show my interest enough to attract the kind of girl I want. You know, I'm genuinely worried and I'm scared that every signal of progress, you know, letting me know that I'm actually improving, all those compliments I'm getting, all the being recognized in public, all the little bits of people buying my products, you know, what if it never becomes big? What if it always stays stagnant and kind of still at a shit level? You know what I mean? It's moving so slowly. I've been doing this for so long, and honestly, this is like kind of a rumination episode. This is like a pointless period, not really pointless, but like a period of doubts. But I'm keeping real, I'm being honest, and I'm just speaking my mind. And you know, we'll find out what I think about it 3 months later. Yeah. How are you doing 3 months later when 2 days ago you made $45 in one day? Wow, that's tremendous. And the next 2 days you made nothing. And it made me happy, like, you know, it's progress. But at the same time, as what I mentioned, it could just be, I don't want it to just be like kind of, you know, sprinkles of hope that lead to nothing. So I'm scared. Yeah. We gotta make some shit happen. We don't have a choice. You know, I come back from school and I'm already exhausted just from that. Like, it's really nothing. What kind of man I am? Being exhausted from school, that's gay. And I come back and see my mom fixing things around the house, you know, always proactively making sure the house is well maintained. I just think, and while I fucking fall asleep on the couch, scrolling and watching anime, because I was eating a late dinner. It's like, what the hell, man? You know? How weak am I? I haven't been able to provide value that enough people, or I don't even know if I've provided enough value to even a singular person to be able to relax like that. So we're gonna take these next 2 months of holiday, and we're gonna really hone in. And we have so many different fucking commitments, so many people to meet, because we have so many friends and relationships now, which kind of sounds like a brag, but it honestly doesn't feel like much anymore. So it feels good-ish. It feels better than not having people, definitely. But because I have so many relationships and commitments, you know, my holidays filled with so many different meetings and events and trips overseas. I just hope that I have enough time to get my shit off the ground and finally make some money and finally make a genuine impact and finally be able to tell myself that I'm someone who helps people, because I don't know that yet. I really don't know that yet. So yeah, it's late. I'm gonna sleep now. See you in 3 months, yeah? Let's see who you are in 3 months. I'm gonna try to sound hopeful here, but I gotta put in the work. I need the time to put in the work. And we got so many assignments in the way as well that, you know, as much as like the fucking soul in me is screaming that I need to put in the work, I don't even have the time to get to the work immediately, because we have assignments due next week in like about 9 to 10 days, and all 4 of the fucking assignments, you know. And I'm balancing school council, and I'm balancing school council, gym and business. But yeah, I'm just complaining here at this point. Come on, man up, right? Alright, I gotta wake the fuck up and get shit done, yeah? I'll see you. Get back to work.